Hello everyone, we are doing a project on intrusion detection system and our team member names are Saurabh Jain, Prem Prakash and I am Mayank Bansal under the guidance of Dr. M. Rajshekharan Babu. Here is the outline of our project, the importance of the area, problem statement and various other things. So here we come to the introduction of our project. We are going to build a working prototype of intrusion detection system which is affordable and very effective. It basically consists of three concepts for better and assured home security: a passive IR sensor, light dependent register, video image processing system. Next comes our problem statement and objectives. Our problem statement is to develop an intrusion detection system that automates the home security and notifies the user by message alerts. The, our objectives is to study various sensors and related technologies and to study IoT for efficient communication between sensors and controllers, to develop and deploy low-cost sensor-based controllers for intrusion detection, and to develop a three-way secure communication. Here is the feasibility analysis. We will be using a PIR sensor. The motion sensor has sensitivity range up to 20 feet and 110 degree into 70-degree detection range, making it a wide lens detection. This means it can measure 110 degree vertically and 70 degrees horizontally. The best way to check its sensitivity is when the circuit is built. Try moving around through all of its angles. Next comes the LDR sensor. An LDR or light dependent sensor is also known as photoresistor, photocell, photoconductor. It is one type of resistor where resistance varies depending on the amount of light falling on the surface of the LDR sensor, and when the light falling on it changes, then the resistance also changes. These resistors are often used in many circuits where it is required to sense the presence of light. These resistors have a variety of functions. Now my friend will continue.
Hello, I'm Saurabh Jain. Now, in the feasibility analysis, we are going to talk about visual motion detection. In this section, we are using MATLAB. We are going to analyze a video. In that, if we are going to analyze continuous frames from the previous frame, if any change is observed in the software, then it will going to notify the user and give him a textual message that motion is detected in the following section of the house. And the next, we are going to talk about the scope of the project. Firstly, I would like to talk about national scope. Now, in country like India, having a cheap project is most important thing, and parallelly it should be efficient also. So using this prototype, it is going to be a cheap intrusion detection. It completely efficient and working because the people and of course the people here are not aware of these technical things, so it will also improve the efficiency and reliability in country like India. This system gives the best surveillance and security with an affordable price, which is a big plus point because we are just using uh, IR motion sensor, LDR sensor, and visual detection in the MATLAB. And combiningly, it is a three-way intrusion detection system. Now, talking about the international status, globally, these techniques are like very well known that they are common, but introducing the image processing, the video processing in this system, if we are going to work on video stream and then comparing the two different frames and then telling that the changes and motions are occurred in that section of the home, then it will be it will going to offer more security to the system and strengthen this intrusion detection system. Now this prototype is more reliable because uh, it have alarm system which triggers on any burglar entering and notifies the user. Now my friend will continue for the functional and non-functional.
Okay, so my name is Prem Prakash. I'm the third member of this group. So we are going to see through the functional requirements and the non-functional requirements, and then we'll move on to the hardware which we are going to use in this like project which we are going to make. So yeah, functional requirements. In this, it gives us 24/7 intrusion alerts, and then it deletes the motion on the basis. It detects the motion on the basis of infrared rays, which you would already know, generated by the live body or burglars. So it detects the robotic intrusion also. And then these are the non-functional requirements, like it improves the efficiency of an automated system, and it provides better readability than manual surveillance. So these are basically the benefits of using this kind of surveillance system, and using high quality sensor it reduces the response time, which increases security also. So now this is the model of our project. So there is a motion sensor, and then there is a house in which an intruder is there, and then we are able to detect it using three-ways detection system. So now there is a list of hardware components. So the first one is LDR, which we are going to use, which is having a range of 5 mm, and then there is one infrared sensor, and then a breadboard, resistor, transistors, wires obviously we would use for the circuit, then camera, and then Arduino board. So now this is hardware component first, LDR, and the model is 55288, and then the vendor is Robu, and the price is around 12 rupees per piece. And then the specs is it has 540 nanometer of spectral peak with 10 to 20 k ohm of bright resistance and 1 meter dark resistance with response time of 20 milliseconds. So it is a device in which when light falls, the resistance decreases, and then the current starts to flow. So next is infrared sensor, in which there is an emitter and there is a receiver, in which a signal is going from emitter to receiver, and when there is a blockage of the I mean when there is the blockage of the signal, then it raises the alarm. So the model number is ACK sensor IR OBS ARD, and then the vendor is Robu. Price is 51 per piece, and then the specs is it detects 2 to 30 centimeter of intrusion going on with an angle of 35 degree. Then this is breadboard. We use in all the circuits. This is very simple. It's 80 type 840 type points. And then this is resistors. These are resistors in which we are using a combination of 10k ohm resistors. So vendor is again Amazon. It is carbon field resistors with power rating to 50 megawatts. These are the transistors, and again vendor is Amazon. Price is 199 with a forward bias of 0.2 to 3.3 volt germanium and 0.6 volt for silicon. Then this is the camera which we are going to use for the for capturing the images continuously. The model is 0V7670 camera module. The vendor is again Amazon. The price is around 505, and then it is built on board. LDO regulator requires 3.3 volts. This is Arduino board, and then the model is Uno One Amazon. Vendor is Amazon. Price is 441. The specs is it has 14 digital input output pins, with which can have 6 can be used PWM outputs. So these are the list of softwares. Arduino software for coding into the Arduino board, and then this is the description of it. Is an open source software. It can be accessible in Windows, Mac OS, and Linux. And the reference is again Arduino website only. And then this is the MATLAB which I'm going to use for the coding of the image processing. MATLAB 9.1 is the version, and the description is like MATLAB. Yeah, it is an open source software which is used to code for different image processing and other purposes. And these are the references which we have used from, which is going to help us throughout the project. These are the papers which we have been through. So thank you, like from me, Saurabh Jan, and Mayank Bansal, for giving us the opportunity to work with you. Thank you, sir.